Intuitive thoughts for March 26, 2026. It's not the 2025. I know I screwed that up yesterday. I swear I don't do it on purpose. I promise I'll try harder. Doubtful. I have a lot of things, so I'm going to just get into it quickly. Last night I kept hearing these two words, and one of them was either Annette or Nanette. I thought it was Nanette, but then I thought about it. It could have been Annette as like a name, Annette, Nanette. I'm not really sure, but in the same. So as I was trying to figure out whether or not it was Annette or Nanette, I hear Salon Pas, which I'm pretty sure were fake nails at some point. I don't know if this was somebody trying to get my attention as a medium. It didn't feel like that in the moment, but then when I thought about it in hindsight, it might be. But this may be something someone's trying to contact me to put out there so somebody else can figure it out and claim it. But Salon Pas, which I'm pretty sure was like, wasn't that like a fake nails thing? Salon Pas. So I remember it being like a commercial. Anyway, I kept hearing Salon Pas and Annette or Nanette. So I'm not really sure who that's going to connect to or what that's going to connect to. But the bigger thing that I saw was that there were things being launched over certain areas that were, and it wasn't interception. It wasn't like they were intercepting something. They were preparing an area or laying down some kind of energetic grid to prepare for some kind of interception. And what I saw is very unlikely that it's going to be exact, because what I saw was that it was almost like they were throwing down big, huge knit blankets. Again, like I said, or nets. They almost look like really thick nets, or those, that really thick crocheted material that they were making during COVID, that kind of thing. I know it's not going to be literal. So for all of you guys who went off on my literal post on Monday, and you're, it didn't happen exactly the way you said. That's not how this works. Will you just get off yourselves, please? This was figurative. It was metaphorical. But there were holes in it, and that's the point that I'm trying to make. It wasn't solid. It wasn't consistent. It didn't cover all areas. They made people feel like they would be protected underneath it. They weren't protected underneath it. I think that's going to matter. I don't know. I don't really know how the details of that are going to play out. But the way that I saw it, nobody else could see, and that was the other thing. Nobody else could see in the sky what was happening. And I was like, why can't you see that? And they were all like, well, I don't see anything. But I could see getting launched and spread out. But I could see through them. And I'm like, there's holes. Like, this isn't going to be, I don't feel safe underneath this. So, yeah, that was probably the most important thing that I saw last night. I want to also tell you that, like, when I dream things, if I'm dreaming and it's me that's in it, it could affect me. It could be that it's something going on in my particular life. In this case, I have nothing going on in my life that would be like, oh yeah, that's for me. I certainly don't have that going on in my world. Maybe I do, but I'm not aware of it. So I can't discredit that. But sometimes the ones that I don't show you typically are from my point of view, that I'm seeing things happening. If I'm somebody else entirely, that's the stuff that I tend to share with you, because that means I'm looking at it through a different set of eyes, or I'm looking through it, and it's not likely that it's not going to be my personal thing. And that's how the whole dream things work. And there's different kinds of dreams. There's like 2D dreams and 3D dreams. I was trying to talk about that last night in my live, that there are some dreams that are like everybody else's, where you can't, you lose your locker combination, or you don't make it to math class. I have the same kind of regular scary dreams that you guys do. But then most of the ones that I tell you about, the ones that are more lucid or prophetic, those are those feel different. They look different. They feel different. They're more immersive in a way. Less repetitive, more immersive, very memorable, much more detailed. I can read in them. But anyway, there you go. There's your intuitive thoughts for Thursday.